And I'm going to walk all the way back here to the second village. And we've got to try to come up with some better names in Village 1 and Village 2. And if you got any suggestions, you can let us know. But we named the den after Dennis Ferguson, who's a tremendous influence on me and my brother, and a lot of other people that play here. And he passed away this year, so he actually had played paintball out here a good bit before we really had much of anything. And thought he was going to maybe get back into it, and went home to be with the Lord. So while we're sad we miss him, we know he's in a better place. See a lot of these bunkers back here. You can't really see much there, but there's point I'd make there is that looks super attractive. No, but there's so much of it. There's so many different bunkers pretty close together, and what that avoids you doing is just, if you're, let's just say you were running through, I'll zoom in here, like just, you're running through a bunch of sticks and shooting at someone on the opposing team. It's more about luck or who can shoot the fastest rather than who can who's a better player. You know, when you have a lot of bunkers, it allows you to kind of anticipate what the other player's doing. One of you guys can give you cover fire. You can move up while the other guy's not paying attention. A little more tactics there and teamwork. And if all you got is just straight woods, there's a lot less teamwork, there's a lot less tactics, and it's just run out and shoot at each other. Not really a lot of fun. Once again, another very new fort. I'm not sure where this is meant to be. Well, this is meant to be a fort. Sometimes we stack up some of the firewood until my parents use it, but I can tell you from that, that's one of the garbage trees they cut up and stacked up. So that'll be there for a while. You can tell with this fort, it's about there are some gaps in there, but this is a pretty high little fort here. You've got about 5.5 feet there. I'm about 6 feet maybe at the top there. Another new fort. Got a good bit of paint on it. Keep in mind it's rained some. And these huts are actually a little bit bigger than the other village per hut, I think, in my opinion anyways. And I do like how they're made out of OSB. The other ones look cool, but then they have those gaps in the boards. Paintballs can come through there, and sometimes you get out because you got to bounce through a gap and it feels a little bit cheap. So OSB costs a little bit more than some of that slab wood, but it's more definitive. You know, if you shoot someone through a window, that's more of an exact, a little more tactical than just simply squeezing one through a crack. And you can see there are a couple cracks, but it's just not economical to just try to cover every single possible angle where someone can get hit. We're gonna get a bench right here. We're gonna get a ladder and get up here, and you've got at least one tower fort back here. Still got some building material to do some stuff with. It's really cool too. You look at the roofs. You might not think about this, but one of the reasons why Dan did this, and the guys are working on this, design this way. If you get inside here and you're looking out a window, if what you're in is shaded, it's harder for someone to see the profile of your head coming up. They can still see it, but it's a lot harder, and it just makes it, you know, a little tougher for the attacker to get the defender. We don't want to make it too tough to where it's impossible, but it makes them work for it a little more, where they have to get a little bit closer. Maybe they have to run up and you know, shoot in through the window or shoot in through the door. We actually had a battle. If you see these paint marks here, this is where my dad actually came up and tried to shoot Ben Santabasimo, and Ben was crouched down in the corner, and he actually shot above him. But the reason he had to get close like that is that Ben wasn't really giving him a shot, and he's got some good protection on that. And we were able to Ben missed, or my dad missed Ben, and then we ended up shooting my dad at, you know, seconds after that. But another new fort that it wasn't here. I don't even think, maybe that was here a couple weeks ago. They've definitely done some more work to it, that's for sure, if it was there. This trail too is totally new. This area in here, not only are there some new bunkers, but this trail is totally new. So you were coming through this area before they dragged it. You've been tripping all over the place. In this area, before this village was back here and before they dragged it and built some new bunkers, there's still a couple sticks that will get picked up here. But before they dragged it and worked on it, this area was essentially, I don't want to say unplayable, it just wasn't very tactical, it was just open woods. So now having some forts back there, it expands the field and allows us to play a few more games. We're hoping to maybe one day find a way to expand the field even more. There's only about maybe 6-7 acres back here for us to play on, but it's a good solid acres and certainly conducive to small and large groups. So we'd love to have one day